What's up everyone, this is Mike at Race City Marine, and today we're in a 2019 Super Air Nautique GS22. If you'd like to come see it in person or schedule a test drive, you can check out more of the details in the description below. This boat is 22 feet long. It has an exterior color of steel blue metal flake in the main and forward stripes, as well as a mystic white accent and hull. The interior is finished with a primary color of steel blue with mystic white accents and textures, and it has a tungsten gray sea deck. Underneath the platform we have our NSS, or Nautique surf system. These plates are going to come out only a few inches. That's going to help form the surf wave behind you. In the middle we have our NCRS plate, or Nautique configurable running surface. This is going to help with playing the boat in an attitude for skiing to get that softer wake in the back. Then we also have a standard surf pipe, which is going to put all the exhaust into the water, bubble up behind your rider so they're not breathing in those exhaust fumes, but it also makes it a more comfortable ride for your family and friends inside the boat. At the rear of the boat, for the GS series, we have 2 rear lounger seats and the optional remote head unit, so when you're swimming you can hang out here and you don't have to get inside the boat to adjust your music. For the Nautique, we always have an evenly stepped walk-through that's finished with sea deck, so you're not stepping on any upholstery and damaging it in any way. We also have a filler cushion for when you have that extra person inside the boat. The GS series is a multi-sport boat. It skis, surfs, and wakeboards. And for the skiers, you have a ski pylon that will come up hydraulically. In the rear compartments, we have our storage. Lift up each side. You can see this has the optional Pro Ballast. So it does have stock ballast subfloor underneath all the flooring, but with this boat, the option of the Pro Ballast does put an extra 700 pounds in the back so that you get the most out of this boat for surfing. And if we lift up one more hatch, we're going to have access to our engine, and that's a PCM ZR4. It's 409 horsepower, which is going to be plenty for a fully loaded boat with people, fully loaded with ballast. It's going to get up on plane no problem. Inside the cockpit we have our first lean back chair here, and underneath this first cushion we have our trash and our cooler. We can move to this side. We have more storage which goes all the way underneath, so you can fit several skis into the locker there. On the port side we have our second lean back here, which will lift up and lock into place. And then we have our passenger seat with a little bit extra room, which will lift up. You can see another large storage area, finished off a sea deck still, and a 10-inch sub. Inside our glove box, we'll lift that up. You can see there's a gasket seal to prevent any water buildup. We have our main head unit, JL audio. We have phone charging ports, 12-volt outlets, auxiliary cords, and plenty of room to fit any keys, wallets, phones, anything like that. At the driver's seat, we have our bolster here if you need that extra height. That goes down easily. You can sit in. We have this leg cutout so you can keep eyes on your rider. Then we have our armrest and throttle here, nicely located next to the home control knob, which can control the screen. You can also touch it, which will bring up the awareness camera that's mounted on the tower. That's another way to keep eyes on your rider. Also, when you go in reverse, it'll pop up so you can see if anyone's behind you. On the left side of the screen, we'll have all of our surf, wakeboard, and ski settings here, as well as any status of the ballast, weights, if any lights are on, as well as climate. We have our music page, GoPro hookup, ballast, courtesy lights and climate features, our profile page, our maps, and settings. Moving to the front of the boat, we're going to open up our windshield, which locks into place. We have our optional filler cushion here, so it's a full lounger. That can be removed easily for that full walkthrough. And then we do have more storage underneath these cushions too, so you can fit some life jackets or ropes underneath here. At the tower, this is where our awareness camera is mounted, next to our 8.8 JL audio tower speakers. Then we have our strapless board racks, swivel in and out easily. They're also pointed vertically so that when the boards are wet, they're dripping outside of the boat and not in. And then we move to the top, and we have our surf pocket up here, so we can fit a couple surfboards, get them up and out of the way. To close the bimini, we're going to remove a pin and the support arm on each side. Once those are up, we can turn each wing in. To fold down the tower, we're going to remove the knobs on each side, and then we lift up, and it's on gas shock. Once the bimini's up, we can unlock the tower on each side and twist it up, and then we're just going to push it down. That was a look at our 2019 Super Air Nautique GS22. So if you'd like to come check it out in person or schedule a test drive, you can check out more of the details in the description below.